Namaste. I'm radiating peace, love, healing, harmony. May everyone enjoy good health and abundance of gifts. Let me get on into this boundless message. Now, I want to say that when you are on your spiritual journey, this is for those that took the quantum leap and they're on a spiritual journey. When you on your spiritual journey and you decide to perform rituals, I'm talking about not just everyday rituals like you get up, say your prayers, wash your face. I'm talking about like the add-ons, like you have candles burning. Your intentions are focused on some manifestation, but this is what you do every day. It's like added on to your everyday ritual. When you're going through this, I just want you to be mindful of communicating with other beings. Like, be mindful of your conversation, because if you're talking to them, right, they're gonna be like, what's your opinion, what's your thoughts? You don't want to have to dwell and go inside what you're thinking and what your thoughts, because your thoughts are already set up on your intentions on what you want to manifest. You will have to communicate without having to think or change the frequency of your thought process, because you're going through manifestation every day. So just be mindful of talking to people and messing up your thought pattern. And I'm saying this because lately I've been in my lower self and I'm communicating with people, and I will stop what I'm doing and I'm like assisting them. And I'm noticing the lack of gifts that I'm receiving. I receive, but not what I desire. So I had to evaluate, and I'm like, when you're out here, especially if you a ride share or you doing like DoorDash or Postmark and you're trying to get to the money, you cannot be out here conversating just with people when you done set a tone leaving your house. You have to stay focused. You can conversate, but just watch your thought process when you're communicating with them. You don't want to get off your goal. You don't want to get off, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. Stay focused, because you can sit there and conversate with somebody and not take your mind into what they're doing. Just listen, talk, but don't take your mind. Some people probably say, what do you mean? What do you mean? It take practice. And don't get caught slipping. Just mind your business. And if you can't do it, then don't talk to nobody. Stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused and listen to what you need to be listening to. But don't be trying to grind and move and you're on the phone having your thoughts and you're giving them your opinions and your thoughts and stuff, and you done took your thoughts off what you're doing. So just be mindful of that. Catch yourself. And since I'm talking about that, be mindful of the people that don't have the energy for themselves, and they always have to come to you and get energy, but it's using your mind, using your thoughts. People would just call you because they can't think for themselves, and they want you to think for them. They want you to gather. Start saying $3 cash out, $5 chimes. Don't just give people your essence. Don't just do that. Because you giving them all. Just be mindful, y'all. Be mindful of the people that you talk to. Because I journal every day. And I journal when I'm on the phone with people conversing. So I write stuff down. That's how I'm able to know how my thoughts, how how I mentally switch up and take my mind off of what I need to be on. And now I'm over here conversating. But when I conversate, I have to write down, because I be learning. It's like I'm learning body language. I'm learning conversation. I'm learning how people perceive me. And most people be like, they'll say, yeah, I know you, I know it's Zach and Virgo, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm sitting over here, yeah, you got the concept, but you don't know, because I change daily. Nothing stays the same with me. I change. I embrace change. I'm being the change that I want to see in this world. So I'm not the same every time you speak to me. Sometimes I like to say, when I say hello, and most people be like, because I be like, grand rising with the rising, greetings, namaste. But when I hit you with the hello, means, yeah, I'm in hell and it's low. I'm here assisting people, try to help them change their perspective so they can have heavenly vibes, heavenly thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Instead of be, and sometimes I get wrapped up in that stuff. Like, why the hell am I getting? Because I be talking to people that frequency are lower than mine. You cannot be communicating with people frequency lower than yours. You cannot, well, let me say that you can do what you want to do, but I'm just saying, you cannot be out here communicating with people unless they're your client, your student, and you trying to get them on a level. If that ain't the case, be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful of the people that always need you. Always need you. Be mindful of them. Because if you sit here and be like, damn, you call me way more. Like, how many times? Like, just be mindful. Because, like I said, people don't have enough strength to charge themselves, and they charge from other people. And that's not cool. You got to be able to get to yourself, do some grounding, and build up your own energy. And stop tapping into other people. Stop tapping into other people. Let me tell you how tapping into other people, some examples. When I hear people be like, I'm just gonna not say, I'm gonna say, you know the saying that's saying, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? And you're like, oh, what would Jesus? You tapping into Jesus. Now imagine if somebody saying, like for me, and they be like, what would InFinity do? Girl, I had to figure out why is you trying to figure out what I'm going to do? Why is you tapping into me? Why you just saying hit me up on the phone and ask me what would I do in this situation, or what are my opinion, or what do I think? But you ain't reaching out to me, but you over there in your world, oh, what would she do? That's using other people's energy. So be mindful. Don't be tapping into other people. And don't be a parasite. Don't be a pirate. Man, be careful who you let plug into your sockets. Because you are the generator. And people will plug into you. They'll plug into you and you wouldn't even have an idea that they plugged into you. So I came on here to say, be mindful when performing rituals. Because your intention got to be potent and it got to be strong. Because if it's not strong, it ain't gonna work. So if you leaving your home and you got your stuff going on, don't get tied up with on the phone or communicating with people that's gonna take your thought pattern off. What are you doing? If you can't be strong enough to hold that thought and still communicate without transforming your thoughts, whatever, if you understand what I'm saying, then don't talk to nobody. Because it's very challenging to hold a thought and then communicate and hear. It's very challenging. And it's okay if you hear them and then it sound like you don't hear. You hear them, but you really not engaging. You might say, I don't know, yep. Give them that. Give them that. If they don't like it, just get off the phone. Because you don't need to be changing your thought process, especially if you got a goal and attention and you into your rituals and you trying to manifest. Just be mindful because they ain't gonna care. And another thing before it just came to my thoughts. Be mindful of who you tell your things to. Who you tell how you do things. Like, don't just do that. Put them behind the pay. Make them pay for the information. Because for knowledge, it's forbidding. It's forbidding knowledge. I don't mean to be trying to quote Mr. Billy Carson, but I'm just saying. Some people don't need to know. They can't handle, and they'll get you caught up. Don't teach them anything, because some people be wanting to know and they're not going to apply it. I see that somebody be teaching, and you can tell that they're not applying it. At least apply a little bit. And teach from your experience and not from what you got out of a book. You have to be able to teach from your experience. Like, you seen this and you applied it and this is your outcome. This is my outcome from this. So if you're going through this, then you can... Yeah. Y'all need one more subscriber to where I can go live on YouTube. I think I would do wonders on YouTube. Yeah, I need one more subscriber. But anyway, radiating peace, love, healing, and harmony. Make everybody enjoy good health and abundance of gift. Thanks for listening to this boundless message. I mean, there's no limit to this. I know I might sound like I'm all over the place. Get your pen, take some notes, put some questions, answer questions. I'm just gonna get off here. I just had to come on here and rant a little bit and say what's going on my mind. And, anyway, peace and love.